Salut Alexis Benoît. Comment tu vas? Je suis en train de gérer ce qu'il faut là. Juste à lancer le terrain et après on est bien. Ok, Twitter c'est fait. Ok. Ok, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ok, on est bon. Un dernier. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pris la mode minière? Oh crap. Wrong miniature. Non, thumbnail. Ok. Much better. Ok. Bon. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can everyone hear me? Okay, I think that's good. Oh bordel. Oh bordel. Le chat. Better be. Ok, on t'entend bien, je confirme. Nickel. Tant mieux, Alexis. Enfin, Alexis, enfin, Alexis, comme tu veux. Ah, bon moment, t'es le premier. Pour changer. Normalement, là, le stream, il sera à la fois franco et anglo. Ça dépend des gens qui y aura. C'est-à-dire que si on me pose des questions en anglais, ça sera en anglais. Si on me pose des questions en français. Sans le S, c'est mieux. Ok, donc regarde Alexis. Oh, hey, Gipster. Back again. With the Ultra Collab 23 prompt on my part, aka the balls and also Kamag. So to give you an idea of when we left off yesterday, well, we did a little prompt where I explained everything about why I took a ball and a horse. As for the prompt, it's all about Kamag. I'm going to make the duality to both. So here's the bull, here's the pony, or at least more like the centaur, so to speak. Okay. Where the Pokemon from the last time for the collab? Those two are. Oh, there we go. These are the two. So I'm going to. Yeah, that's the two, but we haven't. It was mostly the sketch session yesterday. So we're good. So we're about to make a more refined version of both. So yeah. And from tomorrow, if everything goes all a-okay, we'll be making the sketch for the evolution. And when I said you get the idea whether on the duality part, because it's not just a bull and a horse, which are from Kamag. Far from it. There are many duality themes. Many. So right now we have a kind of fighting. We have many types of duality prompts. So I'm going to write it there just for the sake of simplicity. I don't want to use Comic Sans. That's called heresy. So I have fighting style, as in melee versus ranged. So we're good. There's also the special physical versus magic too. So we got that other theme, and then we have the one that trope that essentially came out when I look up to the heraldic. I don't have the word for that. Heraldic, yeah. The sigil of Kamag, which is a bow. Okay, you know what? Okay, that's what I mean. This is the sigil slash shield plate or whatever it's called of a Kamag, which has the bull on the blue side and the guardian symbol on the right as red. So, and then I remember there was the one trope called the red Oni and the blue Oni. So I figured, yeah, that could be the same. Wait. Okay, that's better. Red Oni versus blue Oni. So we got many times of theme. But yeah, that's where we're going for. All of these in Kamag, as usual. So I'm going to keep that in mind somewhere up over there. I'll be putting that here, and up. We're going to bring that up here too. Tac, tac, tac. 25. So we're good. Hey Crimson, how's it going? Just saw you right now. We're about to begin. And just one thing before we tend to begin. One more thing, nothing too fancy. I found out that I must export the first time lapse before doing another. Otherwise, I lost it. So now I need to keep an eye on those. And then nice, again, perfect timing. Yeah, very good timing. So it's time to make the funny ball, the funny red blue oni ball. It's gonna blue? Yeah. Yeah, the ball is going to be the blue oni, not the red honey. It's still going to be black. But because of the Kamag sigil, it's going to bear the blue oni representation, so to speak. Oh hey Hawk. Oh, you're coming in with the cuckoo. The cuckoo by the wagon. Okay. Also thanks for the tier list, because let's remember, he's the one who's done it. Cuckoo bird mon when? I don't think there's a cuckoo mon per se, because the whole reason I say cuckoo is because of one French YouTuber by the name of Miss Girachi, which is no longer relevant, so to speak. I think she's still up. It was a long time. Cream. This dream, I'm queer. Queer like queer. Okay, I think we are to something. Yeah, I won't talk, maybe not that much, maybe as to get a bit more in advance, as to go on for it. So that's too much. bizarre. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's a nice thing. Okay, that's good. I had a bit of a memory loss when about the time lapse or whether I thought about it or not. Ah, 'Maybe with enough time, we'll keep going with the map. If we finish both, we get to finish both. How it works. Two stages, yeah. This one is first part, and they will be only get one Evo. One reason I did a two-stage Evo is because of what people did for the Ultra Collab 23. Because most of them didn't either make single Evos, Ultra Base, Legendaries, but no one with a few evolution here and there. And I think that could get Super neat if you give them evolution, as if they're evolving all the time with their duality. After very opposite, but over time they get not quite along, but there's like something you can say with those. Escape. Escape 2. Ok, détaillé. Le sketch détaillé, hop. Curl fit, based. As in base in French, which is support, and not based. Based, as some would say. So, as I said earlier, this one will mostly be black and blue, which is not something you see every day on the ball. Unless, okay, I'm gonna try something though. Oops. But yeah. Poof. Okay, wait. Oh, what a dumbass. Whoop. Okay, we good? Poof. Bam, bam. Try to get something. Yeah, I think we're good. Hopla. What were we supposed to do? Oh yeah. Tac. Refer. I'll take. This one sounds good. It's a color. Oh, even in this one maybe. No, a tad. Either this one or this one. I'll see. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, a tad too much. Okay, I think this one should be good. Oh. so that we get everything done just right. Take. Maybe I'll try giving it red eyes. So change of base. Or even purple. Purple. No. Wait, where's the red? Maybe you? Oh. It does make a difference. It doesn't have that dark type. Say, does it look like a dark type to you? Aside from the colors and the eyes? Or should I need to make it something that looks that evil, more evil, or something that says, oh yeah, it's a dark type? You got okay. Okay. Okay, I just wanna see okay, I think in the meantime I'll keep an eye on the ball. Just you know what? Just for the time being, I'm going to call fit. Bordel de couille, je t'ai pas demandé de me mettre en majuscule. What I'm about to do is simple. I'm going to bring the ball nearby so that you can still see it. In the meantime, and while I'm doing the pony line art, I'll see what I can do. You'll see. You'll tell me if that's dark type enough. I don't know if that's good syntax wise what I'm just said. Up fighting style, pop. Greetings! Hey, Iron! Glad you came in. So I just finished up essentially the base colors for the ball. And I want to know guys, if that looks like something, a dark type Pokemon. Just to give you an idea, the blue ball is going to is going to have the range is going to be a range fighter, some kind of magical fighter, so to speak, with the blue Oni trope on it, shoved on his face. Even though it doesn't look like it at first, because it has that minotaur shape. So that's what I'm looking for. So in the meantime, while I'm doing the pony, I want to know your opinion on the bull, Carfet, and tell me if that looks like a dark type Pokemon to you. So okay, you know what? Carfet. Up. There we go. You know what? I'm going to make it much better. Carfet. Much better. There we go. There we go. It's going to be on a pure ref. No need to put it on the file. Poof. Won't need to touch it, whatever. So while I still draw, the pure files remain, and you get to see on the. Tell me what you think about this guy. I guess in the bully dark. No. The bull right now is going to be the first evo. The one you're looking right now is pure dark. And I want to know. I want you to tell me if that looks like something that could be categorized as a dark type. In the meantime, I get to do the line art and the base color for Starly, which is the pure fairy type. Remember, pony pure fairy, bull pure dark. At least for the first evo, not the second one. Okay, so I see, it looks like that, like the sharp on the color, it gives a dark type. Okay, so arc, okay. So I get from you that it's dark type. What about the others? Do you think it's dark type to you? see something. Okay, let's see. And this one. Oh shit, okay. And I forgot to record the time lapse on that guy again. Yes. And plus I recorded on the wrong layer. Congrats, I am dumb. So yeah. But that's okay. Pretty sure I need to get it on in one stroke. So I'm going to come back to the ball. Tack. There we go. Up. We're going back to the ball. And we're going to go for the shading. Grunge. Not scratchy. No. Dirt. This one looks neat. Volet. Character maybe. Our first spray is good. Should have thought about that one. Is it a little something? 20. Get this literally something. The fur looks good, so now it's time to erase some of those parts. Not all, but enough to say, oh yeah, on both sides. And now for this part too, and where's dirt? I think we could. And then pop, just for the sake simplicity. Ta-da! We got our texture. What am I doing? There we go, much better. Pop. I'm going to remove some of those texture. Not everywhere, just enough to say, oh yeah, it's not just there. Okay. Texture. What you think about the music? If you don't like it or anything like that, I can try to change it, but I have to change the description too, if you do that. So keep an eye on that. Ah, bordel le couille. Ah. Ah. Okay, that's too much. For those who are wondering what I'm about to do, I'm using a common color for the shadows at first, and once I'm done with the overall color, I'll be using the color, the base color, a tad, which will be a tad bit edited, and then I'll be putting this color instead of the base shadow color. With the exception of cases such as the white or the black, you know. Ah shit. think that's too much over there. Oh, the shading makes a world of difference. Plus, I'm trying to get the usual styles, FAKEMONS shading too, not just. So I need to be careful. Okay. Okay. Oh. One. Okay. Let me see the time lapse. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks roughly like this on Clip Studio Paint. It gives you a quick speed paint or some kind of export when you see how it's done, and unlike most soft footwear, it won't save the zoom ins and outs, which can be super neat. As you can see how it's done without having a migraine. So that looks good so far. So one thing I need to remember is not to switch to the next mod. I need to first export its speed paint first. Do not make the same mistake as yesterday. Not to self, not to self. I need not to make the same mistake. Need not to make the same mistake. Okay. Okay, so we good. Okay, now it's time for the lights. L1. Bordel le couille. Je t'ai dit en normal. Tac. Et. Ah, bordel. Ish. Okay, just to give you an idea, I don't use the actual highlight color yet. For a simple reason. Once I'm done pulsing the colors, I'll be doing the funny in-between line you get to see most FAKEMONS art official mods. So I need to keep an eye on that. Où est-ce qu'il est le logo de la Camargue? Ok, la Camargue, ça ressemble à ça. So do not worry, I'm not using actual green. It's just so that we can get to see it, to see where the highlights are. It's just a way to say, oh, where are you? I'm here. Yes, sir, try and error. Yes, sir. Très bien, très bien. Also, Iron. Iron? Do you speak French? Or is it just... barely. Oh! I'm Canadian. Ah, yes. French Canadian. You are the French American. Coming back to me though. Oh yeah. It's slowly coming back. Slowly, but steadily. At least with my French, with my videos, you get to learn it back. Un petit peu. Frenchy, French. Okay. There we go. There we go. Much better. I always love a good French lesson for the videos. Yeah, but it's not so much as a lesson so much as you watching something with some English subtitles, which is one of the best way to learn, because not only you get to learn, but you're also having fun because you're genuinely interested in the subject that you're talking about. It's not just your usual class. Class is good when it comes to getting the basics, but if you genuinely want to essentially learn a language, you need to essentially look up a few videos here and there, even look up some of your favorite shows in that subtitles and languages, you know. Prefer a French name or your English ones. Oh. It's weird. I can stop using sometimes for years, but the ones it's actually used for a few seconds, it comes out rushing back. Yeah. Feels genuine. Oh, that's neat about the French name though. Yeah, I get to think about more about the French name, but then I had to think also about the English name, because that's where most people get their names. Even in the French community, I tend to name a few months with the English name, not the French one. Amphinobi is my favorite canon one. Oh yeah, this one. Greninja. Greninja. What is that? But yeah. So it's time to do the funny in between line. You know what I'm talking about. The one thing that gets us most as FAKEMON artists. This one dumb line là. Ici, là. This weird line right there. Although I'm using Megumi's method and not like actual Sugimori, so I need to keep an eye on that. It's not the Sugimori per se, but since Megumi is one of the official artists, Japanese one there is a pun. Because a French word in English name. It has no French word. Yeah. But technically, it has a French name and it has a French word in Amphinobi, because amphibien means amphibian. That's just shinobi. That's the point. Despite being a French region. Yeah, but that's a thing. I know that Kalos is not a very well-liked region, and one of the saving grace was the Mega Evos, the evolution. It was one of the saving grace. Even to some extent, I think they should have done something a bit tad better. Like I don't know, more months, not just fall back on the Mega Evolution, which I admit, it was roughly a row 30 of them, if I recall, but that's not a reason, I don't know. Still go for that reason. Oh yeah. My first one I come back. Yeah, I think I came back with Pearl and Diamond. First of the name, not Shining. So that was neat. Exit idea redeemed the French region. Yeah, but not only that. But one of the things people tend to do when doing Southern France region is that they try to make it as a region below Kalos, just like Kanto and Johto, on that same deal. Unlike those I want to make it a proper region in and itself, not just some knockoff Kalos region. Nah, nah. We have to make it better. Make it its own region. And the moment you say, oh, it's not actually French, but it's French at the same time, some like it, some would say, oh, why didn't you link it with Kalos? Yeah, but I would say, yeah, that's the thing. That's one of my minors to stand out among others who already did that kind of region. Because I'm not the first one. Artist Trade did one, which is super neat. Not gonna lie. They lack something. Not just because it's bad on itself, but it is something that could say, that's clearly Provençal, like the petanca, the wine, all that. It had the horse of Camargue in there, but not the bulls. So we got tons of stuff. Chaos does also cool mods. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's bad per se. Skip Brittany, made a Chaos mistake. It's gonna make French great again. It's gonna make France Brittany. But yeah, it's not by per se Chaos. No, far from it. It has something, it has some missed potential. And one of them is the amount of Pokemon, which is very far below the many of them. That's weird. That's the thing I never understood though. Why 72 months though? That looks weird to me. But yeah. Also the teacher, the prof herself on this region, Carlos, looks like Mikisugi from Kill la Kill. To some extent. Not 100%, but God, he gives me some of those vibes. Like the guy is going to go with a tuxedo and say nudist to beach. Like, no. God damn it, you're in front of kids. Get out. Yeah, no, because the saying is bad. It's not, at least Kara has something going for it. To be fair, Giant 5 had a massive surge of new ones. Can't forget them not having nearly as many and focusing on features instead. Yeah, that's the thing. Pretty sure they tried to focus on the more of the transition to 3D. It wasn't perfect, but it was their first try. Then there was 7th gen, which I like the most. I tend to like 7th gen because I have a little fondness for Polynesian culture. I like the cult over there. I wish I could go there once in my life. So I like this place so much. It wasn't as perfect as some would say, but pretty sure it could have been something. But then again, 8 and 9 gen, I didn't bought the games because I didn't want them to subscribe to a service that I barely use. That's why I did bought them both. And it was a good call on my part because I heard there was a main bugs. The kind of bugs you like too. Will you feature Sky Battles? I haven't thought about that per se. I know I'll be bringing in back Poké Rides, which is quite a necessity to some extent for me, because you don't have to catch another Pokemon, some kind of Poké Slave that you're not going to use regardless. So I think a Poké Ride is super neat, but it gives you some shines onto some Termons. And Parico, the parachute to yokai Pokemon, is going to be one of them. So I'm not going to give you it. But then again, we're good. So Sky Battles, that could be neat. Although it would be, I'll see how many flying mods I have to see if that can be doable at all. Because what do you think about Sky Battles as a whole, guys? What you think about it when he was introducing Carlos? Sky was sick? Oh yeah, that would be sick. But it all depends on whether it was sick or good or bad. It's not a bad idea, but you'll be limited when it comes to mods, so Either you have someone that can fly or have levitation and all that. So you need to be careful. Okay, so we good. Bordel. Quelle heure il est? Ah, bordel. Wait. It's true. Yeah, that would be true on that level. Okay, white. Défaut. Faut qu'il shine. And it's time to boop. Boop. 60. I'm going to put the funny white spot now. But yeah. One thing I want to do when at one point during the event or during my vision is to do some kind of contest of some kind of way, something to add more FAKEMON, like some kind of how can I say that? Either some test where I'll be asking people to do their mons or even official mons with the gimmick of my region, or even some regional mons, regional version of their FAKEMON, not standard official mons, you know. If you catch my drift, that could be a neat trick. You get to get the idea. I'll give you the rough idea of the region and all that, and what its main base culture it has, and I could give you a bit of hint. I'll be doing a bit like Fruppy with his DLC, if that makes sense. Regional values out of FAKEMON sounds cool. Yeah, plus that would give you a bit of a shout out to anyone. So that could be neat. It's not. Plus, it's not going to be some original official mons. It's going to be regional FAKEMON. Like some kind of manners to help others out, you know. That could be. That's something I would like to do at one point. Just to say, oh yeah, I want to do. I want to help others out and all that. That could be neat. Plus, anyone can do it. It's just, oh yeah, I want to take some of your mons. And I want to bring it to original. Can I do that? And you get to see the idea, and then boom, it's all done. You get a free mon. You let people do the original. You explain a bit of the theme, or we can do the same, but with the original gimmick, which is essentially a sort of type change, but a radical one. I'll explain that in the video. Probably I'll do that. So when I'll be explaining this gimmick, I'll be doing showcasing the starters, because you get one, of course, as a way to technically get it. That'll be basic manners, so that everyone can get it, even if you didn't get some of the others. But once you get it, you'll be super pleased about what's to come. Yeah, that could be something along those lines. Even one event, one of the DLC, I could bring back something super neat. That's a bit weird, but one of the things I planned for the DLC is some sort of a big Poke-Athlon Battle Frontier melee between regions. And maybe I could get a few FAKEMON region behind, something along those lines. Oh yeah, they're coming to make some sort of funny sports. They showcase their culture. That could be also neat on that part. Because we had that one show in France called Interville, if you want to get things right. And Interville is actually a show like some kind of wipeout game, but its main features are the Bulls games, which essentially works like essentially balls game, French balls game. You get funny wipeout game with the ball. Don't worry, the balls are not hurt whatsoever. It's more likely the people that gets hurt in those cases. Arc 10. I think I show a few extract to some people. Arc, you were there. I know that. So you can tell. And then around that, we could do. And with that, we could do some kind of a kind of like Pokeathlon, Battle Frontier hybrid along those lines, which could also showcase Carter because Interville is known for the balls, the games, and it's showcase of Carter because in the original Interville it was a French city versus another French city, and they would essentially showcase, make the games around the cultures of whichever they participate, which could be a nice saying to show their culture. So I'll take two regions I'll take at random. Let's say there's a Interrail version versus between Palio, Frupi's region, and Ravla, Crimson region. Well, the games will be based around that, but with a bit of Occitan. Because the board games will be necessary. There will be a game with music. There will be a game with kids. Don't worry, the kids won't get to deal with the ball. When Interrail is not of some dumbass, they're not dumb. But it was neat. But it's neat. Just imagine some huge collab about one DLC about some kind of Pokeathlon Battle Frontier gimmick that's all about showcasing your culture, real region cultures, and your games around it. Just imagine the humongous collab that could be. That you could get to. I'm pretty sure I'll get to create one game for the theme of their region. I'll be showing you. Pretty sure that once I get to. Pretty sure once I'll launch that, I'll probably give you a link to Interville, to a video of Interville, of course. We'll get also to see that, so I get to explain everything. And then from there you can go. From there you can go get it, do your thing, and make your own game. So that's the thing. You get to do one mini game. That's all about your region cultures. So let's take a Paleo versus Revla. Once again, Paleo will make one mini game that's all about archaeology, and Revla that will make some interview game that's all about space. So we're good. Also, see ya, Crimson. Creel like Creel. But yeah, that could be neat. Just imagine the potential of such game. You get to do that. Oh, cool. That's something I could do. That's yeah, I like to do. It's not just some weird region. I'd like to do some collabs, but not in the usual way of, oh yeah, add me some new months. No, I want to make something far creative, like regional version of your FAKEMON into another, and all that. The huge Pokemon region, Palooza, all that stuff. Creme de la creme. Good. That'd be super neat. In the end, it will be all about a bunch of collabs between people, like an actual collab where you could get each other. You get to showcase their region, how they do what, essentially the most mythical things, what makes them unique. So one day maybe you get to sing like some sort of interview game between the Furion region for micro region and Manzai Subjectivity Manzai region, just to give you a few examples. And both of them duking out in some wacky wap out type of games. Yeah, very interesting. But then again, it won't happen just yet. I need to first finish the basics, of course, which is the main storyline. But that could be essentially a wholesome DLC, which is all about, oh yeah, have fun, showcase your region, and poof. Some kind of post game even. Some kind of funny game before the storm. But yeah, pretty sure once I'll be showing you guys, showcasing you that, pretty sure many will be neat, will like it. Pretty sure someone like Pewter would do this, someone like pretty sure. I know that it'll be on board or something like that. When it comes to FAKEMON collabs, I tend to see it is up there. Plus, that could be a neat big copper collab on there, on its own. Just imagine, just some kind of nod to Pokemon creation, where people get to showcase their mons, their games. That's something I would like to do at some point. That's a funny game. I would be totally down. Oh, cool. Could you be down for that, Tyrant? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, your message was. Okay, I would absolutely be down. Yeah. Pretty sure that would be neat. Of course, I'll make some kind of some more old school kind of contest, which would be FAKEMONS regionals into your region, into there, where I could make essentially a Z5 form. You bring your mons, original mons, of your choice, our line, all that. Maybe the only rules will be no legendary, no ultra beast, just essentially basic mons. I'll try to keep legendaries in check, so to speak. Just your basic mon. You take your favorite mon that is not a legendary or ultra beast and all mythical. You just take, you go for there. And speaking of which, I think we're done with the ball. Let me see that. Okay. Okay. But yeah, this is how you get. I get to save my speed paints. So puff. Okay, I'm going to export that. Export. Okay, it's almost 6. Pop. Qualité camarguaise. Qu'est-ce que je voulais faire? Ah oui. Speed paint. Parfait. There we go. And now we're going to. Oh my god. Oula. Videos. Shit. How can I show that? Okay, it's not shown. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how it looks like when it's exported. At least the raw file. Alright, Puff, get some sleep. See you around. Okay, Ark, see ya. This is how it looks. You don't even need to spin. You make your time lapse fast. It's done automatically. Even if anything, that could be even too fast. There we go. Pretty much the same as Ibis. Oh, neat. Yeah, that's a thing. So now that it's on, not only is it on, is it over? We can undo this. Up, delete and turn off, and the ball is done. Now it's time to do the pony. And this time around, I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget. There we go. Record time lapse. Yes, once again, let's go, but this time it's for the pony. Yeah, Ibis Spain, that is. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Clearly. Clearly you had an idea. So now it's time to do the pony. So again, let's go back. And this time the guy would be pure fairy. And the pony will be bearing the red honey troop. Yeah, because it's not just a bull versus horse and black versus white. Because that would be too easy. There are many troops shoved into there. The red and blue honey troop came here because of the blason of the Kamag. Because Kamag has one of those. And the bull side is blue while the guardian one is red. And guardian is the name of the shepherd riding, or the horse riding shepherds, which are all the manad, which is essentially herds of free roaming herds of bulls. The Kamag breed of bulls. So yeah, so that's why the pony is a centaur. And like Paragon said yesterday, there's s'mores. Yeah, you can. If you want to know why it's called s'mores, it's not its true name. Do not worry, it's called Tally. But Paragon said, oh yeah, s'mores. So if you want to know why, ask him, ask them. Okay, it's being recorded. Okay. Not like last time, I didn't forget. I'll make the stick a side, probably. Yeah, the stick will be a side because it's just a random stick. For the time being, it will be a random stick, but it will go over something much refined in the near future. Oops. Okay. And what I done is I forgot to put it that way. There we go, much better. Okay. Stick. Poof. Of course, I forgot. There we go, much better. Okay. Steady. Escape. papier. And poof. And up we go. Where's my funny cyclasa brush? And poof. Probably I'll take 12. She gives it the better vibe. Ah bordel. Oh crap, I forgot that, but don't worry, it's not that much the problem. is the stick. Stali. Pass. Also for the Chinese, I'll make them in my meantime, so you'll get the surprise from in the video. Need to keep an eye on many stuff around here. Give it a reddish. Is that a good? Oh, and now you realize this center that kind of looks like a mudbray. It's cute though. Yeah, I had to keep an eye on that because giving it a human head will be a bit explicit, but giving it a horse head while being a centaur is not something you get to see every day. Also, welcome back, Paragon. I've done the bull, if you want to know. You get to see that in the live video. Once the live will be done, you can see it on your own. Yeah, something like human head will be weird. Although that could be more explicit because people get, oh yeah, human body, horse body, centaur. Okay, they got the thing is checked. So I'm going to. There we go. A bit of a whitish on the pinkish white so that everything stands out. Stick. Stick color go. And you know what? I'm going to come back to the ball quickly, just to give you an idea. This is how it looks for the ball. The ball looks like this Paragon. It still works as centaur since it has simple limit all. Oh yeah, definitely works. Shape-wise, people say, oh, centaur. But yeah, the ball looks like this, if you're curious. I'll stay a few seconds so you get to appreciate that. Black and blue is a neat color scheme. Yeah, that's because of the signature of Camargue over there. On the left side there's the bull, which is on the blue background, and there's the guardian symbol, which is on the red. And because of that, I'm going to put red, blue only things on the duality prompt, giving him more depth than just black bull versus black white horses. So it's not going to be just some angry bull or some gracious centaur. Nah. Because of the fact that I inverted the colors alone. So the bull is going to be the is going to be the wise one, not a pony. Haha. Ah, bordel. Bordel. Can I not? Thank you. So now it's time to bring the... Ah, bordel. Oh, makes sense. Bam, bam, bam. Hi, Procilian, how's it going? I got it just in time. Yeah. Although you did miss the ball. You're just in time for the pony, which is not as bad as you think. Funny pony with white stuff. But yeah, if you want to know how it looks like for the ball, just to give an idea, I'll give you a look at the ball. Procilian, it looks like this. Because since you went there, I'm going to make a rundown of what's happening. I'm doing my prompt from the FAKEMONS 23 Ultra Color. And I'm using my trap card, which is the part Kamag, a part of Provence that is known for its balls and its horses. So you're going to tell me what's the difference? That's nothing to do with duality. Okay, that's okay. See this? This is a schedule of Kamag. There's the ball on a blue background and the horse, not technically a horse, more like the guardian, which is essentially a horse riding shepherd with the sticks that are leading manads, which is a specific manad to say free roaming herds of bulls that are domesticated, that are for sports and many stuff. But do not worry, those bulls are not ill treated. It's part of the tradition. And because they have a blue and a red background, I figured, hey, why not giving it some red versus blue only background on it? And while the red only will be metaphysical combat, the blue honey will get magic range powers. So it's not just black bull versus white horse. Far from it. I'm going to do this. Yeah, because I need to keep an eye on the time lapse for the videos. Okay, so we good? Oh yeah. So the stick is part of the design of for the guardians. While it has a specific shade, because it's Pokemon, I need to keep an eye on that, as to make it not just some funny, some sort of a weird branch. So I keep it as basic. It has a basic branch of wood. It gets to pick, and on evolution it will be much bigger. So bam. So we got this. So I wonder, it's like a shepherd staff, yeah. Then again, you'll be able to create its own shepherd staff out of not pure magic, but even better. About that, not worry. Do not worry. It's not what you think it is. Creature. Gotta go. Been fun watching you. Ciao. Okay. Thanks, said Gibster. A pony center is different. A lot of people would choose a regular foal. Yeah. But then again, that's because Procilian is a two-stage evolution. And that's deliberate on both sides, both the bull and the horse. Because I've noticed so far in the whole contest, no one has done several type evolution, at least as far as I'm aware. It's either single evils, legendaries, or even a ultra beast. So I thought, yeah, why not make it some regular evolution, and you get to see the duality evolve along with it. It's not just going to be some simple dark versus fairy. Aha, far from it. It would be better. That's the funny part about that. Now I'm going to do the same, but white. Because I'm going to make them evolve at one point. I'll make sure when they evolve, they'll make sure to be able to be counterable each other, countered on each part, meaning that the pony can counter the bull just like the bull can counter the pony. But in saying pony for the sake of simplicity, but it will become a purebred stallion upon evolution. Chamber. Okay, 23. Overlay once again. I know, Jim did a branch evolution for history. I went for a pair of Stinger-Cell counterparts. I've seen one enter just one month, but in between forms. Yeah, I think the one evolution we have so far is picture. Yeah, yeah, there's a split evo, the intersquirting co. Oh yeah, also I had fun in the mini golf, so I was last. I went far. I came last. But that's okay. It was my first time. So I'm not going to make some kind of fuss or anything like that. Nothing too fancy. So I'm going to there we go, much better. Trying to give it more attack. Oh yeah, it's very subtle on the pinkish white, but it's there. It's very there. It's mostly visible on the red parts right now, but once we get onto the shading, it'll be much different. So, voilà. Where's the... Funny enough, this is my first time in Ultra Collab, and we both tagged my gym. Oh yeah, same for me. Same. Same. Also, the whole idea that I've planned to make them evolve with each other, so to speak. Not exactly, but in a two parts. Long story short, I'm planning on making them evolve with them learning a certain type move. It doesn't have to be a specific move, but it has to be on that type, and then level up with the other at each other's side. And if both are required, poof, evolution. Which could definitely bring the whole the whole duality into full circle. Like they learn for each other as to how to counter them. I got this idea from True Screen's 4 artists one description video, the 8th one if I recall, the one when he asked them to do a Pokemon that depends on each other when it comes to evolution, like Remoraid of the 5th gen bugs. Which could definitely be something to try on. Okay, so we good. Okay, my cat wants to go out. Be right back. Oh, back again. Ah, fait du bien. What do you think about what I've done so far? Do you think it's a pure fairy type and all that? Just basic, asking for basic stuff. See if I am on the right track. Merde. Oops, my bad. They're both very cute. Hey, thanks. Can't wait to see your prompt, Brazilian. If you get time for that, because you said you were very busy lately. But then again, it's up until December 31, so 31st. So you can make it into a Christmas duality type, like Santa versus Krampus. Thank you. I'm planning to make mine when I have time to. Yeah. Just first of all, have fun with it. Also, do not worry, the red color I'm using right now is for seeing where I'm putting the highlights. It's not the actual highlight colors. Far from it. landmark regarding legs. Yeah. Yeah, the red is for the highlights. Yeah, once I'm done putting the highlights and putting up the funny in between line that is half colored, then I'll be using white. That's a new technique actually. Yeah, although it's more here to find out where I am right now more than anything else. Just to give an idea. Right now you're seeing red, which is doesn't look that much, but that should be done. how it looks like when you're putting the actual shiny colors. Oops, my bad. Rasterize. Tack, tack, tack. Oh crap, wrong layer. Also, then again. Okay. It looks cute. Thanks. There we go. Much better. Yeah, 24 looks cool and foldable. Oh yeah. There we go. Much better. The stick. Oh, my bad. Let me try something. Forgot to bring that alive. sounds good. I think there's no actual motif per se. Of course, done good. Maybe I'll give it some kind of additional texture. Let me stretch something. Where are the funny sparkles? Maybe not the best technique, but at least we get something. Yep. I think I am onto something. I am onto something. Some kind of sparkly like texture. Woo! Funny sparkly texture, go for the fairy type. Do not worry, I don't plan to add it too much on them. Just enough to say, oh. Sheesh. Is that too much? Okay. See what I can do. Tack. Maybe I'll give it a dark color for a change. Just to see how it looks. Oh! Definitely could stand out the same way I use quasi black, quasi white on the hoops of the ball. I've been thinking about making a conversion to FAKEMON. I have a few ideas floating in my head. Go ahead. Bring it to the table while I do the finishing moves. Okay, that sounds good. Maybe a tad more fur around here, just to see. I planned to make some general FAKEMON videos, that's for sure. Yeah. Right now I tend to focus on Noxita as to get the main thing going on. So nothing too fancy. Try to give it some more fur. Not too much, just enough to say, oh, it's not just a pure white. dumbass, what am I doing? What am I doing on this one? Shipper. Yeah, there's a little something. It's not just. I'll add one more row of these, and I think yeah, that'll be done. One more check for the time lapse. See if there's anything wrong with that. So if you're wondering about the red cube that's around each of my FAKEMON design, it's for Instagram because I'm planning to make some for that. For that purposes, I need to keep an eye on the format so that it doesn't, my bad, so that it doesn't go beyond the boundaries, so to speak. And I think we're good. So I'm going to export this bad boy, the red honey centaur, because while many people think, oh yeah, centaur are wise and all that, you know that aside from Chiron, the other was super dumb, like the kind of dumb that'll get you sent into Orny jail. That's a thing, because if you exclude Chiron, most of them were warmongering, so you need to keep an eye on that. And I think we're done. I'm going to look at the speed paint. We get to see it. I don't know if you get to see it right now, but there we go. Just to give you an idea. Oh, my bad. There we go. This is Tali, the Centaur Pony Pokemon. And along with it, there is Carfit, the Minotaur Pokemon. Both of the babies are done. Yeah! They're done! Yes, they're done. They look cute. Let's see how they fit together, just to give you an idea. Just for the sake of testing. Oops, my bad. There we go. So there's the bull and the pony. Hey! This is how they look. I think we're done for today. So I'll see. Pretty sure that once I'm done, I'll make the shinies in the evening. I won't be streaming that because I want to keep the surprise for you guys. And from that, and then tomorrow we'll be beginning the sketches from the two, from the evolution. So yeah, I think we're done. So I'll see you tomorrow if anything doesn't go wrong. So see ya, everyone.